All right, the friends, I have lost 130 pounds and kept it off for 6 years. But at the beginning of my weight loss journey, there were times when my weight loss would slow down or stop completely. You have to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. And I really was sure that I was in one, so I wasn't sure what the problem was. Then I realized there were things that I was doing throughout my day that was actually adding calories without me even realizing it, and it was stopping my weight loss. When I realized that I was doing these things, I stopped, got back in a calorie deficit, and started losing weight again. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 5 reasons why you're not losing weight in case you're in the same situation that I was in. Maybe these things can help you.
Come on, Plane, it's the intro.
I'm yelling at the top of my lungs, Plane. Tell him your plane joke.
Oh, I said the least he could do is bring us some plain chips.
Yeah, plain chips.
Get it? Like airplane and plane.
I got it.
He's still, what is he? Is he a hovercraft?
Swear every time that we film a video in the backyard, cars and planes and birds, they know it and they come around the backyard.
Every single time we film a video at an airport, there seems to be planes around.
Okay, the first one is not counting the calories of cooking spray or cooking oil. So, I used to think that whenever I used cooking spray, there were no calories in it and I could just spray to my heart's content and the calories wouldn't add up. Then I realized this is a can of Great Value canola oil cooking spray. 1/8 of a teaspoon, usually that's like a half-second spray, I think, is 4 calories and 1/2 gram of fat. So every time you do a 1/2 second of spray, you're adding up like 4 calories. So I was spraying like crazy and not even counting it. Then there was oil. 2 teaspoons of this vegetable oil is 80 calories. I would count oil that I drizzled over top of my food, like on a salad or something, or over some protein, but I never counted the oil that I actually put in the pan to cook stuff. So even if I measured out a couple teaspoons, I didn't count it. So there was like 80 calories of oil that I wasn't counting when I was cooking my food. Even if you're dividing what you cook in the oil between a couple people, you're still getting calories that are building up without even realizing it. So I started tracking everything. I started tracking my sprays, tracking the oil I used even for cooking, and I added it to my day so that I still stayed in the calorie deficit. I just needed to subtract some calories when I used like oil and spray.
Add some calories, right?
Yeah. What I meant was, when I did my day, I knew, okay, I need to take 80 calories off of my calorie count for the day because of the oil. Does that make sense, or is that confusing?
That's a Nicole brain thing. Just know there's calories in your oils and sprays.
And just track the oil, okay? Just
like almost 10 per second.
Yeah, so just track the calories that you're counting in oil and spray. The next one is eyeballing your portion sizes or underestimating them. So I notice a lot of people in their weight loss journeys, they'll kind of eyeball their portion sizes without actually weighing it on a scale or using measuring cups and spoons. Kyle and I did use measuring cups and spoons and scales, but what we started doing was, when we would do a tablespoon of peanut butter, it would be a heaping tablespoon, and every day the tablespoon would get higher and higher to the point where it was probably 2 or 3 tablespoons, but I was only counting 1. And a tablespoon of peanut butter is like 90 calories. So I was missing at least 90 to 160 calories. 160? I'm bad at math. You know, I was missing quite a few calories in my day when I wasn't calculating that.
You know what's funny? when I would eyeball something I liked, like peanut butter, I went overboard. But when I would eyeball spinach, I would get it right on or under.
Yes, me too. But anytime it was something good like that, I would go, oh, this will be fine. And I would just, you know, a big heaper of peanut butter. Well, those calories add up when you're not counting them, and that really can stop your weight loss if you're doing it day after day or more than once a day. Next one, you're overeating healthy foods. A lot of the stuff you hear right now about weight loss and fitness, they're saying healthy fats are great. Eat healthy food. Yes, healthy food is good for you. The problem is you can't just eat healthy food and not gain weight. You have to still eat those foods within portion if you want to lose weight. You have to track them, and you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. You can't just eat avocado and nuts and cooking oil or any healthy fat and lose weight as much as you want. That's not how it works.
And grass-fed beef makes you gain weight just the same as corn-fed beef.
And even like, Kyle and I even count our vegetables and our fruit. No, that stuff's not gonna make you get fat if you eat like a ton of it, but you still have to count all your calories. Healthy food still adds up if you don't track it over time.
And a lot of people, like, some people just don't know. Like,
No.
we get comments from people that do intermittent fasting. If you like that, that's great. But they believe that they can break the laws of thermodynamics, where they can eat just in an hour or whatever, and they can't eat over their calorie, because it's impossible to do that.
Right, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. Like, if you do keto and it works for you, that's cool. But the reason why keto or intermittent fasting works is because you're eating within a calorie deficit. You can't just eat as much keto food as you want and lose weight, which I didn't realize in the beginning. But the one rule applies to every single diet that you do. You have to be in a calorie deficit, which means you have to eat less. So you have to track even healthy food and even healthy fat. Next one, you're not counting the condiments or the salad dressing or anything that you're adding to make your food taste better, like sauces and things. Those still contain calories, even the calorie-wise stuff. So this is a regular bottle of French dressing, and 1 tablespoon is 60 calories. So if you're not even measuring, if you're just pouring, the calories are adding up. Even if you measure and you don't count those 60 calories, it's gonna add up. And the light Miracle Whip, a tablespoon is 30 calories, but you can't just squeeze it on and not count it, and you can't not count the tablespoon of 30 calories. You have to count all of it, no matter what you add, mustard, ketchup, any sort of sauce, any condiment, you need to track it so that you can stay in your calorie deficit to lose weight.
So many people, including us at periods of time, thought that if I eat healthy food, like a big salad, that the calories I put on with the dressing don't count because I was eating healthy, so I can just pour on half the bottle. And another point I'd like to make, shouldn't French salad dressing be called francais?
Hey, look at that.
Okay, it's on
there. Francais.
That's
it's
good.
there.
So companies know what people buy into these days. They know what's trendy. Can you show that dressing bottle again?
Yes.
For instance, here's a good example. They say no artificial colors. That's great. That has nothing to do with weight loss though. And if fast food companies are advertising grass-fed beef, that has nothing to do with weight loss.
No, but automatically it's put into the healthy category. And again, that's what we mean about overeating healthy foods. Just because there's no artificial coloring or flavoring or anything in it doesn't mean that you don't track it. If you want to lose weight, you got to be in a calorie deficit. So you have to track literally everything that you put in your body. It needs to be tracked.
And health and weight loss are two different things. And food companies know that so many people get that confused.
Yes.
And they want you, they're a food company, they want you to eat more of their food. So if you don't feel guilty about it and it says natural, grass-fed, scientist, whatever on it, you'll feel better about eating more of their product.
And if you're eating salad, you are eating healthy. So, well, this has no artificial flavors or colors, I'll just dump the bottle. Calories are adding up when you're doing that. So you've got to measure everything and track it all out.
So I'll just add this in really quick. I get on rants, but that's why you'll see on chip bags now, potato chips, gluten-free in big letters, where it never said that before. Potatoes were always gluten-free. Why are they saying that now? Because they know people get so confused. on health versus weight loss.
Then they'll buy more chips because they're gluten-free and they think that means healthy. But
No, they think it means weight loss.
well, weight loss, and then you're gonna eat so many chips, but you're not gonna track it because you think you can lose weight eating gluten-free. You still have to track it.
You think you can't gain weight eating healthy? You can. I can eat all healthy foods and be way over my calorie number.
Exactly, yeah. So the last one is you're not counting liquid calories. And liquid calories are so easy to take in a lot of, and if you're not tracking what you're drinking in calorie form, those calories are gonna add up very quickly. For instance, if you drink coffee but you add stuff to it, 1 teaspoon of sugar is 15 calories. So if you're putting a lot of sugar in your coffee and not counting it, those calories will add up. I used to drink juice all the time before I started my weight loss journey. 1 cup of this apple juice is 110 calories. I had no idea that there were that many calories in juice. I also used to drink 7 cans of regular pop a day, having no idea that one of those cans was 140 calories, and I was drinking 7 of them.
And the problem when you're trying to lose weight is that liquid doesn't stay with you very long, so you get really hungry. And I just like to point out that granulated sugar is not liquid, but that's fine.
You're adding it to liquid? He's sassing me around as always. Hello. And then there is a bonus of you're not tracking moments of your day where you're tasting, biting, or like
Cooking for others.
Cooking for others. For an example, my aunt, when her kids were really little, she was trying to lose weight and she couldn't figure out why she wasn't losing weight. Then she realized every time she was making her kids lunches, she was snacking on all of their lunch items and wasn't counting that as part of her day. So she actually wasn't in a calorie deficit, and that's why. And I know there have been some parents commenting that before under our videos that they noticed they were doing the same thing. So pay attention. Like when I was baking before, I used to not count any of the times that I tested to make sure the recipe turned out. Those calories do add up.
It's like a hidden snack time that you're forgetting or purposely forgetting.
Exactly. So just make sure anything you put into your body, if you're trying to lose weight, you need to track all of it. And in the beginning, Kyle and I were not ready to count calories. So what we did was we had a food journal and we just wrote everything down. So if we used a teaspoon of oil, we wrote it down. And that was how we kept track of everything that we ate, and that was how we stayed in a calorie deficit. So whatever works for you, track every single thing. The sugar you put in your coffee, the honey or whatever sauce you put on your meat, track it all, and it should help you stay in a calorie deficit so that you can lose weight. Hopefully this helps you guys, because this really did affect Kyle and I throughout our weight loss journey until we figured out what was happening.
And we still,
stopped.
like, we fell into those traps, and we get a lot of comments and questions of you guys unfortunately falling into the same traps.
Yeah, and you guys often will comment like, I'm not in a calorie, or I'm in a calorie deficit, but I'm not losing weight. Well, take a look. Is there things that you're doing throughout your day where you're adding calories and not realizing it? And Kyle and I have lost 130 pounds each and kept it off for 6 years. If you want to know exactly what we ate to lose our first and next 50 pounds, we have 2 weight loss guides down below, exact meal plans, portions, family-friendly recipes. It's all in there. Check it out. We got 2 low-calorie recipes in the Power 13 cookbook. Discount code is down in the description as well.
There's a bug on my leg and I had to kick it off with 1 foot.
So don't mind the shakeage. And or you can watch these 2 videos for free. And of course, we're gonna shake our beams, which is PG for this thing, but you can't say it because we're PG. So you're gonna shake your beam and you're gonna lawn-mower it up, buttercup. We love you. We hope this video helps. And this is a winding up. Blow you a kiss. Peacing out. Love you. Goodbye.
I love that you tucked your cell phone in the notes in your pants.
I don't have pockets.
Goodbye.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.